Hey guys, Jay here. What is up, guys? This is episode 3 of the Get Good at Call of Duty series, and I'm going to talk about rotations. And I've really never explained this to my fullest. I always said go in a giant circle around the map and rotate like that, but it's more to that, and I'm going to try to explain that. By the way, this is my opening route for Meltdown. If you have a grenade, what you want to do is throw it at this car right there, and you can run through here. And hopefully it blows that car up, but lately they've just been catching on fire. And then if you're using a C4, just throw it in that window. I like to EMP this building as well. But anyways, I'm going to talk about rotations. I've never really explained this to the fullest, and I don't think I've ever heard anybody explain rotations. And I'm talking about mini rotations. I'm not talking about big fucking long rotations around the map. I'm talking about mini rotations that you do, that I do, that every good player does in Call of Duty. If you notice, a lot of the good players, we do the same shit, and it's really easy when you play against a Call of Duty player. Like when I'm playing against another YouTuber, I know where they're going to be just because of the rotations they do. It's the same ones I do, and it's when you're playing good players, you really need to mix it up. But most of the time, you're going to be playing bad players. So let's talk about it. So say you're coming over here at Meltdown. This is what I like to do for my rotation. So I come down here. I'll come down here, come to C. I'll kill these two. Usually there'll be people spawning right here in the back, and I'll try to pick these two guys off. Run up here, pick off these two guys. There's always a camper, and then I'll just come over here and I'll jump down the window, come around them, pick them off right here, pop out, check it, and come back in here. And I'll go, and since I was just over on this side of the map, they're not going to spawn there. Where they're going to spawn is down here. They're going to spawn right here, and I'll pick them off right here. So after I pick them off right here, what I like to do is I like to jump down, go right here, pick them off again, and rinse and repeat. And that's the mini rotation that I'm talking about. This, if you watch any of my YouTube videos, if you watch at Raid, I do this. You do the same rotations on Raid. You do the same rotations on Drone. You do the same rotations on. I like to do the same rotations on Overflow. Overflow is just more back to back, but Meltdown, Raid, Drone. There's probably some other small 6v6 maps you can do this on, but you just do little mini rotations on their side of their spawn, and it works killer, and it mixes it up really well, and it's fairly hard to predict for bad players. For good players like me, I'll know your rotation. I remember I was playing this guy named Lunatic, and I threw a C4 before I even saw him because I knew he was going to pop out that window. That's the rotation. So as you guys know, that's the rotation I like to do. I like to come through that front door, pick these guys off, because people usually die right here, but you got to be careful when you're doing this opening route. What I like to do, I'm going to explain this real quick before I end the video. This is my opening round for Meltdown. What I like to do is I like to stun this, EMP grenade that, and then I check over here. There's usually like 1 or 2 guys over on these edges, so you got to be careful around this corner. And then I throw C4 in that building. But like I said, let's go over the rotation one more time. Pick them off right here. Go over, kill these guys. If there's any guys up there, kill them. Crouch. We're going to go over here, pick them off, check over here, maybe pick somebody off. And sometimes I'll peek over here, but you really don't need to. That's not very safe. And I'll come up here, pick them off from this spawn, jump out the window, rinse and repeat. And that's a mini rotation, guys. And that's what good players do. They like to do a lot of mini rotations in one side of the map. Like I said, it's really scientific. Call of Duty's more. It's not necessarily gun skill that you need. It's just knowing what you need to do. It's like scientific. I was going to try to say science, but it's like Call of Duty science. Pub matches are science. Find a good route that works and just rinse and repeat it throughout it. And that's a mini rotation. Hope you guys do enjoy the video. And if you do, drop a like. This is the second video for the day. I might upload a video tonight. I'm not too sure if you guys want me to or not. And I'll see you later. Hopefully you enjoyed the face cam gameplay as well. So I'll see you slutbags later. And hope you enjoyed.